Imagine a nation so eager to break free from the chains of global energy dependence that it's pouring billions into its own backyard treasures. Now, that's the thrilling saga unfolding in China, where self-reliance in oil and gas isn't just a goal. It's a lifeline amid rising storms of international rivalry. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this push for independence a smart shield against unpredictability, or just a risky gamble that could isolate China even further on the world stage? And this is the part most people miss. The sheer scale of their ambition is now accelerating, fueled by escalating geopolitical fireworks that make every barrel of oil feel like a political pawn. Picture this. Roughly 20 kilometers off the coast of Tianjin, nestled in the shimmering turquoise depths of the Bohai Sea, stands a colossal metal giant piercing the waves. This imposing structure, known as the 11-to-1 CEPJ offshore platform, serves as the pulsating core of the Caofeidian oil and gas field, a tangible testament to China's colossal investments aimed at shielding itself from the capricious moods of its global competitors. For beginners diving into energy geopolitics, think of an offshore platform as a floating factory on steroids. It's essentially a massive rig anchored in the ocean, equipped with drills, pumps, and extraction equipment to harvest hydrocarbons from beneath the seabed. These feats of engineering can cost hundreds of millions to billions, and China's version here isn't just extracting resources. It's symbolic of a broader strategy to wean the country off imports that have left it vulnerable. China, as the planet's biggest energy guzzler and importer, has been grappling with the dangers of this double-edged sword for years. Reliance on foreign supplies can expose economies to supply disruptions, price hikes, and diplomatic blackmail. Remember how oil shocks in the 1970s crippled nations dependent on Middle Eastern producers? But in recent times, the stakes have skyrocketed, driven by heightened geopolitical tensions and the unpredictable leadership style of Donald Trump, who steered the U.S. toward wielding trade as a blunt instrument. Last month, the Washington administration ramped up the pressure by sanctioning Russia's leading oil giants, Rosneft and Lukoil, sending ripples through global markets and forcing Chinese refineries to rethink their purchases. As a result, some shipments from Russia were abruptly halted, illustrating how these moves can create instant headaches for importers like China. Yet, this drive towards self-sufficiency sparks debate. Is China's multi-billion-dollar bet genuinely empowering, or does it reflect a paranoia that could backfire by alienating allies and straining domestic resources? For instance, pumping more into homegrown production might reduce exposure to sanctions, but it also demands massive capital and could divert funds from other priorities, like renewable energy transitions. What do you think? Should nations prioritize energy independence at all costs, even if it means clashing with global norms? Or is this just a provocative power play that ignores the interconnected web of international trade? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear if you see this as a savvy survival tactic or a recipe for unnecessary conflict.